Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. Interesting news, interesting developments. Is that a false flag operation? It was an accident? Was it a provocation? What was it? Let's find out. The article has to do with Belarus, Ukraine, some missiles, some airplanes. So let's see what's going on. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda, so that's obviously a Ukrainian media outlet. It comes from today, which is the 9th of June 2022. And this is the title. Missile launched from Belarus strikes Zhytomyr Oblast Military Administration reports. Oblast Military Administration has said that the missile which struck Novorad-Voloisky on the night of 9 June had been launched from Belarus. Quote from Bunchenko. So this is the guy that is from the Oblast Military Administration. And I'm quoting. According to preliminary information, the missile that hit a residential building in Novorad-Volinsky last night could have been fired from a plane in Belarus. Bunchenko did not specify whether the plane crossed the Ukrainian border or fired from Belarus. Background: Russian forces conducted an airstrike at about 1 a.m. on 9 June. The strike damaged an apartment building in Novorad-Volinsky. There is no information about fatalities or casualties. Well, what could that be? A rocket? Yeah, okay, coming from where? Lately, if you remember, the Belarus said that they will increase their army from about 50,000 to 80,000. Then they placed mines. They put a mine in the fields right across the border, along the border with Ukraine. Then the Russians placed some Iskander-M short, long-range missiles in Belarus, along the border with Belarus. So did they know something? I'm talking about did they know something in case it was a false flag operation? What was the Ukrainian doing? That's very possible. I'm not saying, no, not very possible. I do not discard that option. Was it the Russians? Very possible. Was it Belarus or Belarusian? Yes. Belarusians. Yes, very possible. The thing is, it came from that direction. We don't know yet who was the perpetrator. I'm pretty sure they will point finger among these three entities, like, no, not me, you, not me, you. Nevertheless, I don't know if Belarus would not need to get involved in this confrontation. Nevertheless, the Russians already used the Belarus territory. So I don't know why that would have been, the question, que bono, who benefits? Would the Russian benefit out of it? No, they have nothing to gain. They're just this. Will the Belarus benefit out of that? Certainly not. Would Ukraine benefit out of it? Could be like, look, those guys are attacking us, the Belarus. They're the bad dudes. Do something with them too. West, you're not doing enough. Probably that's what's going to be the next calls. Now, if the Russians did that, I think they would say, yeah, we did it. Well, we didn't mean to hit an apartment building, though. Well, yeah, it was us, so it's war. You're expecting this, aren't you? The other ones would be, why would we do it like that? Why would the Belarusian do it and say, yeah, we did it? Only one rocket? You either invade or stay out of it. And they want to do it. They want to do it so then the Ukrainians can call their buddies and say, look what the Belarus did. So now we have two countries against one. So how about some other people intervene too? No? So I would say the first one, the biggest entity that benefits out of this will be Ukraine. Then would be Russia, who doesn't really care. And Belarus will be the last one who would like to get involved. I'm taking it. Why would you want to get involved? So other people can get involved too? You'll be squashed. But nevertheless, that's one article. And the other article that I want to talk is about Azovtsal. Azovtsal defenders. What's their fate? We find from Ukrainska Pravda that from June 9th that Kremlin pretends that they do not know the future of Azovtsal defenders. Dmitry Peskov, press secretary of the Russian president, said the Kremlin had no information about the future or any decisions regarding the Ukrainian soldiers who had left Azovstal. The source is Russian news agency Interfax. Quote from Peskov, and I'm quoting obviously, "I cannot answer this question regarding the future of Ukrainian defenders, as we do not have this information." Now, previously, according to Ukrainian Pravda, some individuals from the intelligence said that 2,449 people from left Azovstal. All of them are in the village of Olenivka, Donetsk Oblast. I posted a video regarding that today. Yesterday actually. Today, I'm losing my mind. I think today. Other Russian media reported transfer of some prisoners of war to Russia. According to Ukrainska Pravda sources, the agreement with the Russians were as follows: the fighters must stay alive, no torture, separate detentions of the Azovstal fighters, and preparation for exchange. So these were the agreements allegedly between the two, the Russians and I was about to say Soviet, and Ukrainians. So they don't know. Obviously, they don't know, because what's going on right now, as we all should know this, those guys surrendered. They got by the Russians, put in certain locations, all right, under arrest, how you want to call them, as prisoners. They got stripped down. They got checked in every cavity possible, and then one by one, you write them down, who's who, what's what, and then one by one, we'll see a group of people, and that group of people will talk to them, if you know what I mean. Talk sometimes with other objects, and they will be talked to, and they will be asked questions, and all those things will be videotaped, I guarantee you. And there will be stenograms. There will be bum 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 bum. This is what they said. You gotta, yes, that's how it's gonna be. And then after that, after they do this a repeated period of time, it's not just one time where you get an interview in about 2 hours or something, and then you're gone. No, you do this, and then they say, okay, this is important. This is important. This is important. This, I think he lied. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna use some lie detectors. I don't know. Just to make sure that they can extract more information from that prisoner. So, and that's the thing. And then they will come back to the interviews or interrogations, and again and again and again. And after they drain every little drop of these guys, and on top of that, whatever necessary, they will write some statements. They would sign them. They will cry in front of the camera. That will be put on the TV. They will send to whomever. That's how if they would have all that, that's going to be available. It's general procedure. Happens here, happens there, happens. This is the way you do it. And then you do that nicely. And then you say, okay, this guy got everything. We don't have anything on this guy. Let's exchange this guy for someone else. That's what's going to happen. And then with the other ones that are a little bit of more interest, you interrogate them more, and you transfer them to different facilities. From a big number of guys, you get to this one, and then you get to this one, and you get to this one. And then you get 20 or 50 or 30 or how many are the most important guys, and then you take care of them. And you take care of them, and you get everything out of them. And you make them cry, and you make them tell things, and you make them tell everything you want them to say. You think that's gone? Do you think that somehow human nature and war just changed? We're just now nicer, be nice? Do you think that's how it is? No, it's not. It's the same thing. We're the same animals we were 3,000 years ago or 4,000 years ago. It's just that we created some rules and we agreed to some rules, so we pretend we're civilized. And then when the shit hits the fan, then we show who we really are. You don't believe me? Go and participate in a war, but not like now. You just stay somewhere and with a joystick kill people. Not like that. You shoot at, you get shot at. You're hungry, you're dirty, you're wet, you didn't sleep, you didn't eat, you didn't anything like that. You just fight. You're dirty and you just want to go home. And you hear that your enemies are bombarding your cities. And then they tell you that your friends were killed. And then you got shot at. And see how you're going to be, how civilized you would be. See, oh, you know what? Let prisoner of war. Yeah, please. No, please. Yes. Please this way. Yes. Do you think so? All right. Well, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.